see. How can I get us to go live? 1 second. I'm not muted. I'm just not talking yet. How do we do that? How do we copy the link? Huh. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Copy. Good morning. I'm looking for the live. Excuse me. And the thing is, oops, wrong channel. Y'all know I have another channel. I do. I'm just setting up the channel now. I didn't realize I was in the wrong place, and I haven't had coffee. Maybe I should abandon this process and have coffee instead. What do you think? Here we are, live. Now, I wonder if I can share I made it so that you guys can come on live with me. I just can't find the link now. Maybe I can, no, I can't put it in there. No, I can't put it in there. Wait, no, I don't think that'll work either. Didn't send me a real link. It just sent me a box. Maybe this is the link. I'm going to try to share it with you guys. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to put this in I'm going to make I'm going to make a post in the for members only. Let's see, post. And then we'll try this link and we'll see if it works. We'll make that for members, all channel members. And we'll see if it works. I don't know if it will or not. Maybe. Let's we'll go ahead and edit this right now, and we'll go ahead and, you know what? Why not? Let's make just a little bit of money off of this video today. If anybody ends up watching it ever in history, we'll make a couple pennies here and there. And we'll go ahead and change the title. What should we make the title this morning? Wild coffee. And dyslexia. How about that? Okay, we're all set. Everybody's happy now. Time to get up and have your coffee. I've been trying to wake up a little bit later because I get more sleep that way, but also it's like, it's when you guys come on. I've adjusted my sleep schedule for my followers. Punch Monkey. Hi, honey. How are you? You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to pin this bitch. There we go. Punch Monkey, what you been up to? Okay, so there's the link. It's not really a link though. Sorry. Let's try this one. That's a link. Let's pin this one instead. There. And the reason why it's important that that gets pinned is because the video is finally up. When I traveled to Shasta last week, I made you guys a gorgeous video, and it's posted in 3 parts. One part just for regular members, non-paid members. The second part is for our first level of paid members, and the third part is for the third level of paid members. But that's the link right there. It's just beautiful. I'll show you a little bit of it. How about that? You want to see a little bit of it? It's pretty. See if I can find it on here anywhere. I've got so many tabs open. So this is my Patreon page. Gen V Knight, and this is yoga in front of Mount Shasta. So it's like a half-hour yoga video, almost a half an hour. It's about 27 minutes. Oh, repressed memories. Thank you so much for that. That is so sweet. You know what I haven't seen since I left for my camping trip are my bells and all that stuff, my singing bowls. I guess I just packed them and never unpacked them. Hope your morning is going well. It was wonderful. If you have any advice on kicking a 13-year-old habit, was just diagnosed with CHS and looking at a lot of lifestyle changes and don't know where to start. CHS. Flip is that? Cannabinoid hypermesis syndrome. Vomiting, nausea, abdominal pain, accompanied by a compulsive need for a hot shower or bath. Factors include, is that what you're talking about? I think it says to stop smoking weed. From weed? I've never heard of this. Okay, so a condition in which a patient experiences cyclical nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain after using cannabis. Are you using edibles? Hello, Billy Goat. I don't know. I've never literally heard of this before. I mean, you have to stop. So what's your question? How to stop? I don't know. You just stop. It's not addictive. Luckily, weed is not an addictive substance, right? You just stop. But we're going to still smoke right now, as a matter of fact. So maybe that's what you do. You live vicariously through us. Is that bad to say? It might be your only option. Oh my God! I don't have any advice for you. I'm so sorry. I literally don't know what to say. You can't be around it anymore. Hi, Brian. You can't be around it anymore. If you're like me, if you smell it, you're going to want it. Hold on. Let me think for a second. Something happened. I didn't even want to smell it. Oh, I know what it was. Remember a couple of months ago when I went on antidepressants for 2 weeks? That made me not want to smoke. I was on fluoxetine for my premenstrual dysphoric disorder for a couple of weeks. That stuff is amazing. The side effects, I don't know if it has side effects or not, but it didn't make me not want to smoke. I was like, ew, that stinks. You might want to try that. But everybody else, let's smoke. I'm sorry about your problem. I really am. I would hate if someone told me I couldn't smoke because it made me sick. I'd be very sad about that. When the rest of us are going to feel low. So sorry. Hey, Alan, how are ya? You guys, I put up the Patreon link because the video is up and I want it to be easy for you to get there. Please go check it out. Even if you're not a paid member, there's the first part of the video is there. I cut it up into 3 sections, kind of like rated R. It's all just rated R, really. Schizophrenic meds. Well, there's like the antidepressant meds help with the premenstrual dysphoric disorder in a completely different way. For example, you don't have to take them to get them built up in your system. It just helps immediately. So sometimes just because it's subscribed for something else, it might help with some symptoms, but you have to make sure that it's the side effects. Lots of trees and bushes. Dog woman. Thank you. Did you get to see the third one or just the second one? Because I think you're at that puppy level, right? The third one is on restriction for only good boys and big dogs. But thank you so much. It is a beautiful video. I'm proud of it. And the more I worked on it, the more it made me want to work on other videos because they're very beautiful. You know, at first I was like, oh, I got to make this video, and is it like raunchy for me to have these videos online? And when I looked at it, I was like, no, it's not. This is beautiful. Even the videos that I have on Fansly, they're not raunchy. They're beautiful. Should we smoke a little early? Just 3 minutes. Cheers. repressed memories. Honey, you're welcome, and thank you for that. I'm really sorry that I can't be of more help to you, but that's what I would try. I would, Casino Gotti and Brian, thank you. I would maybe try those. Repressed memories sent 5 memberships. Thank you so much. We got the Dude, American Prairie Time, Jordan Poole, Francis J., and Charlie Manson. People that we never see in here except the Dude. Well, that's nice. You know what? I forget that I can do that too. Thank you so much, Repressed Memories. That is very sweet. Thank you. Jake Brown, hi. Thank you very much for saying so. Remind me before the end of the live stream, and I'll give out some memberships as well. I think my castor oil is all gone now. But don't I look a little bit I don't know what I was going to say. I do know what I was going to say. And then I looked at myself and I'm like, no, you don't. Jake Brown, I'm doing okay. Let's see. I need some oil on my face, and my castor oil is gone. That lasted a good long time, didn't it? Alexa, play Friends by Run DMC.
Friends and similar songs on Amazon Music.
My face, my skin. Let me get some. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones you can depend on. Friends. I found when I mixed castor oil and rose oil, which this isn't, but it made the castor oil not sticky, and it just soaked in real nice. Olive oil doesn't soak in very well. Yeah, well, it's got to sink in, you know. I just put a tiny little bit on there. I'm 54. You guys, that collagen fixed my hands. Look at. Look. I knew it was a temporary thing. I dance like a Gen Xer. What are what are millennials going to look like in another 10 or 15, 20 years when they're really old and like dancing like us? And then the Gen Xers, do they even dance? I guess they do. They do the TikTok dances or whatever, the trends. We didn't have choreographed dances. We all just danced. I mean, we would learn like the moonwalk or the running man. I can do the running man. Oh, Brian, what are you saying? Did you say that because I did Running Man? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. The Running Man is still popular. Hi, 99. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Compared to the 90s. Alexa, skip. Oh, there they are. I'm looking for these. Alexa, stop. Road King, how are you? You guys, I took my kids to a science thing in Tampa a long time ago, and we made things. And I think this is the one I made. I made one too, a little puppet. Why do so many people with channels take drugs? Audrey, people without channels take drugs too. Go look in your mama's medicine chest and look at how many drugs your mama takes. You know why she takes them? Because of you. While I might smoke a natural plant that grows out of the ground, your mama takes pharma meds. Go look at all those orange bottles. Count them. That's funny. Bush trimmer. Yes, Audrey, ye be gone. Audrey is a child, clearly. Take drugs. Why do we take drugs? You know what? All that sugar you eat and drink, that's the most potent drug. And the reason why it's legal is because it completely controls you and you have no control over yourself. You are under the control of sugar. That's a very powerful drug. So, no, 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 no. I want to see. My mother died 15 years ago. No, she didn't. I'm 69. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Audrey, why do you take drugs? Why do you take drugs, Audrey? At 69 years old, tell me how many orange bottles you have? I have none. And I'm not talking shit on people that use pharma medication if they have to, by all means. As a matter of fact, last night I took a half of a Godfather Happy Pill because I was just in so much pain with my back and my shoulders and stuff. And now it helped. It's gone. And I worked yesterday all day on those videos, you guys. Again, trying to get them uploaded. It finally worked, and I'm actually really proud of them. And I'm going to keep telling you guys to go there and check them out. Go to the pinned link. Do you see the one that's lit up in the chat? The pinned link that is to my Patreon page, which now has the yoga session that I did at Mount Shasta a few weeks ago. And it's just very beautiful and calming. It's about a half an hour long in 3 parts. It's in 3 parts because I have different levels of memberships, and each level is more appropriate for the different parts of the video. So go and look at that. It's gorgeous. And if you don't know who I am because you're new here, my name is Genevieve Nightingale. I am known as Gen V Knight or something like that. That's my Venmo anyway, and that's my Patreon. So there's that. And I've got a lot of fucking problems that I don't take medications for, but we do come on here and smoke some weed and drink coffee. You got a problem with that? Because see, the thing about here is that you just have to be a nice person. If you're going to be a judgy fucktard, then this is not going to be the place for you. Because although we'll treat you kindly, you won't treat us kindly. See? So that's this channel. And if you have anything that's been going on in your life that you'd like to discuss, like it sounds like Audrey has some trauma, you can talk to us about it. We'll be your best friend group here on the YouTube Boobies. Okay? If you got anything you need to talk about, drop into the chat and let's talk it out. That's what we're here for. Literally, I'm here for people who really literally need someone to talk to. And because I'm here for people like that, other people like me have come to this space to be here for people like you if you need someone to talk to. So we've got Dogma and Brian, Alan. Who are our members and mods right now and longtime subscribers? Let's do a roll call. Starting with Brian, he was our first, to my knowledge. Well, you're the first member standing. You're the last first member standing. That's not your dog. That's not your dog. I'll just show you my space is beautiful. My space is beautiful. Since last November, Road King. Wow. Last November, like over a year. Yeah. You're the longest lasting member, Brian. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see. Let's just try something random again. I know I used to do this all the time, and now I am going to try it again. Alexa, play music I like.
Sure, here's a custom mix just for you.
I've never asked her to play this. August will be 2 years. Really? I haven't been streaming for 2 years. I don't remember anything. Alan, thank you. Precedent correct. Happy as a queen and foolish though it may seem to me. Yeah, I just started having memberships in August as well. But it seems like 2 years probably. Alexa, skip. I never asked her to play any of this. How is this my favorites? I mean, good song, but Alexa, skip. Manguisto Birhan. Hello. This is a good song, though. Alexa, turn it up to 8. I need to get this space cleared out just a little bit right here. It's driving me nuts. Look out. Move. 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 Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Let's do this. Okay, you're fine right there. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely I need a calendar, but then it's like not even hanging up. Always seems to know you. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at we got a whole new month, and I know it's gonna be coming up. A lovely day. A lovely day. And I want to hang it right there. I wish there was already a hole in a nail right there. Ready? Seemed impossible to think. And when someone else instead of me, always seems it's not working yet. Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. I just want to look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Oh, really? I'll have to look for her. Women are funny. Am I twerking? I think that was twerking, you guys. Yeah. I think I'm out of coffee. Tea. Let me go get some tea and straighten up this kitchen a little bit. How about that? The mutant cherries, I don't know what to do with those. We got this weird thing left at our door that we don't eat, and I don't know what to do with it other than throw it away. So there, threw it away. The mutant cherries, I don't know what to do with these. What's this dog treats? Hair oil. What? Are you hearing this? Alexa, skip. Rod Stewart. Rod. That drives me nuts. This was not appropriate for myself at that age, like 7 years old. Corey's little file. This was not cheap. And it broke right there where it should never break. It's like 2 months old. No, I didn't do that. For some reason, that mug heats up in the microwave now. I don't recall it ever doing that before. I just had a tea bag. There it is. Tweaking. It's twerking. Dog woman, what do you mean by that? I dance so Gen X. It's embarrassing. whip out the ballroom. I need to put my knee brace on. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I've still got it. That's funny. I do, Road King, and we shouldn't have been hearing about that, is what I'm saying. Like, do you remember them telling you about, like, how he had, like, a gallon of cum in his stomach that he had to get pumped out or something? Why would I hear that at 7? Alexa, open the magic door.
Okay, here's the magic door. Welcome to the magic door. In front of us is a land of adventures. We can explore this land together. Our journey depends on the choices we make. Your first choice begins here, with 3 roads. One leads to the mountains, another leads to the sea.
Alexa, resume music.
That's not something you can do here. Would you like to go to the mountains, to the sea, or to the dark forest?
The mountains.
We walk toward the mountains.
Alexa, stop. Okay, I'll have to try that another time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
To find out more about our stories.
Alexa, stop. New Kids on the Block. Oh, the New Kids on the Block. They all had to their bellies. Gross. Johnny Mathis. Alexa, skip.
Eyes are blue, shoots up through the stony ground.
Alexa, skip. She plays songs I've never asked her to play. Ever. Alexa. All right, we'll let this one go. Now, Alexa, skip.
Only 6 skips are allowed every 60 minutes. You can unlock unlimited skips on this Echo Dot with Amazon Music Unlimited, which also lets you play
Alexa,
over 100.
Stop. It's only the thrill of boy meeting girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It's to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me. If I change to the days, ready some days, I got cause to read. There's a name for it. There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I idolized you. new direction. I have to say, I've been thinking about my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Got to do with it. Alexa, play I Idolize You by I Can Take a Turn to Gaga.
I can't find I Idolize You by I Can Take a Turn.
Alexa, play Ike Turner, I Idolize You.
I Idolize You in similar songs on Amazon Music.
Oh, wow, really? This one? If I could make my face not do stuff. Yes, she idolized you. I idolize you. Yes, she idolized you. I would like to make love to you when the lights are low. Yes, yes, down low. I would like to spring to you, baby, just to let you know. Yes, yes. It's the price of you. Yes, yes. Oh, you down you know, see me, yes, yes. Cause you're my kind, and I want you to be mine. I don't like you. Yes, she idolize you. Yes, I idolize you. Yes, she idolize you. Oh, what a thrill, yeah. You know I would get. Yes, yes, would get. If I could comfort you, baby. Alan, thank you. I hope so. It's a defense mechanism to keep people from thinking I'm serious. That's why I never became an actor, because people would think I was serious. It's like I'm acting. Why do I care what people think? Yes, she idolized you. Yes, she idolized you. Yes, she idolized you. Yes, she idolized you. Oh, baby. Yes, she idolized you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. Alexa, skip.
Only 6 skips are allowed every 60 minutes.
Thank you, Alan. You know, I grew up on Lucille Ball, Carol Burnett. Alexa, stop. I grew up on women who were just allowed to express themselves regardless of what was going on. And so that's what I thought was normal. That's not what's normal. That's what people want to see on TV. Thank you, Alan. I've done a little work here and there. What else should we play? You know I love It's Eartha Kitt. I think, I don't want you to work all day. I don't want you, summer bar. I just want you to be true. I just wanna make love to you, yeah. Love to you. Ooh, love to you. And I can tell by the way you walk that walk, and I can tell by the way you talk that talk, and I can tell by the way you some bum bum ka da ka da ba da do da ba ga da 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 ha da ba do ga da do do do. I allowed this comment to be shown because I thought maybe my mods would like to have a little fun here. Go ahead and have some fun. You know that guy Carl, you guys? I saw his mama on Pornhub. Opera, jazz, wide kleptic. I know what you mean by that. Oh, Michael, thank you so much. Carol Burnett show still on Met TV. Yeah, right? We should watch that stuff. That's what we should be watching. Alexa, play Eartha Kitt. Love to you.
Shuffling Eartha Kitt and similar artists on Amazon Music.
You can't go wrong with French.
Je n'exige pas un apollon qui s'abriait dans les salons, ni un type forte comme un Samson.
It is olive oil. I am out of castor oil.
Qu'il soit bon nom, ça m'est égal. Il n'a pas besoin.
Lucille Ball, absolutely, absolutely. Or the execs were behind their time, you know. I mean, she was just the one that finally got it done, right? But yeah, she was like, I mean, look at all the women. Remember Tracy Ullman, the Tracy Ullman show? That was hilarious. But yeah, Lucille Ball was the first. Carol Burnett was the next. They were trailblazers and were firsts. And Lucille Ball more than anyone.
A Texas oilman or a French marquis doesn't have to be.
Alexa, pause. Hold on now. Hold on now. I'm not caught up in the chat. Hang on one second, you guys. In the I am in the chat. I thought I saw that, Tashana. The traffic jam. Alexa, play Dear Mr. Fantasy by The Traffic.
Dear Mr. Fantasy and similar songs on Amazon Music.
Let's get the junk out of our faces. Do it. Jennifer Saunders. Oh my God. Yes, AbFab. I love AbFab. Darling, sweetie darling, sweetie darling, sweetie darling. Oh, give you mommy kisses, sweetie darling. If you do this with me, be prepared for a junk monk clunk to end up in your throat. Figure out what you're going to do with it. Spit it out. That's preferable. Swallow it. Less preferable, but Joanne Lumley. Okay, so I know Jennifer Saunders. Wasn't Jennifer Saunders the lead? Dawn French, maybe, I don't know. Joanna Lumley, is she the big blonde lady? I mean, she looks big. She's probably tiny. Comedy is my favorite. Y'all probably know that. This sounds a lot like the song that I sang you for you guys. Here Comes the Rain. Very similar guitar solo. I'm going to tell you guys something in a second. Alexa, stop. No, check this out. Look, okay, so I recorded a song called Here Comes the Rain. Sounds a lot like that instrumentally, but vocally it's very different. Now, there's an amazing guitar solo, and it sounds so much like that I am tempted to believe that the guitar player who played that solo knew this song and practiced that solo. I am so tempted to believe that, and I'm going to play the song for you now as soon as I find it. Hair for sale. Does anybody want some hair for sale? So back in Victorian times, for sure, they kept their hair And they would make things called rats, right? So that when they did a hairdo, let's say right here, they would take a big rat and put it in there to pump it up, puff it up. Pump it up, see? And then you got to go back in there and find it. Help, get it off of me. Okay, so I'm going to find the song for you. I think, let's see. What? No. The phrase Jennifer Jones, which was my name, Here Comes the Rain, likely refers to the actress Jennifer Jones's performance in the film Here Comes the Rain, 1944, a movie about a young woman named Helen who writes letters to her husband while he's at war. Are you fucking kidding me? No, that's not what I'm talking about. I had no idea that was even a thing. Jennifer Jones has died in 2009, yes. Weird. It's got to be up there still. Where did I have it up there? I thought I had it maybe. Oh, here comes the rain again. Yes, exactly. I stumbled upon my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was shocked. MySpace. MySpace? That's not me. MySpace. Eka! That's a bummer. It's somewhere in my files. I'm determined now. Yeah, shit, I've got to go through just to. I don't get on here as much either. I'm gonna let that slide. Okay. Well, I'm gonna fire that biatch up and see what we can find. Wow. So I have pilot episodes written, you guys, shows. Have I ever read them to you? Dying to Fly? Love in a Trailer Park? You'd like that one. My book is on here. You know, why don't I have a channel dedicated to my book where I teach you guys what's in my book? I really don't know. Oh, Brian, yeah, totally. I'm just looking for the songs. I've saved them the best I could from tapes, even like DAT tapes degrade. Vocal music demos, music bed, lyrics, music, promos, demos. What? I don't think it'll open this one. No. I don't know. Oh, these are just songs I wrote. Oh, it won't open that either. It's like, just give up, lady. 4 tracks. Just give up, lady. That's a good sample. Hold on, let me find that. Hold on, guys. Let me mute myself here. There we go. Let's see if I can get any sound out of any of these. It won't play. I don't know. It's not playing them. Yuri, thank you. How are you? It's not playing any of this stuff. It's just maybe so old. Now these file voice over demo, demo wave, jazz demo, sad cafe. Man, that's a great song. I wish I could play that for you. How do I open a CDA file? That was written by Baby Daddy. He's an amazing songwriter. In the sad cafe, hey, hey, she dances her tears away in the same place he promised to take her away, alone at the sad cafe. Somebody told her the love she had was gone. Someone doesn't sing the song. Oh, look, my love is so good, and here comes the rain. Will it play it? WMA files? Will my computer play WMA files? Sounds like Windows. And my love is so good. My love is so good. Might skip out here and there. I wanna know what you're doing this evening. Won't you tell me right now before the night is gone? You like how I whip off my readers? And as a matter of fact, so don't play it all, baby. I want you to see just how good my love can be. My love is so good. My love is so good. So that's me, obviously, singing. An old tape. It's just a dream. It's giving what you need and show you just how good my love can be. No, 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 no. Baby, so good. I want you to know my love is so Boy, you and I, we got something in common. You see, we're both looking for good love. My love is 101% guaranteed. So why don't you just tell me what you need? I want an answer right now. 'Cause my love is a good love. My love is so good. So good. So good. My love is so good. It's so good. That's me. Yeah, you know what? And that was way before I ever had any real training in LA or anything like that. That was really before I really did anything. And then there's another track. Sounds like Mary J. How long ago was that one? Was like 1993. How about this one? So hopefully this has the very beginning in it, but if it doesn't, it comes in at the vocal. This is a rock ballad with a vamp at the end, and this is the one that has that guitar solo that sounds so much like the one that Brian just had me play. That doesn't come in the beginning. Hold on. Maybe this one. Come on. No. Maybe. No. Let me play the one. It's missing a guitar intro. It just goes bing ding 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 bring bring bing ding 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 bring ding 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 bring ding 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 bring bring, and then it goes. It's got weird reverb from all the generations of tape at this point. Sorry. Storm off in the distance, thunder echoes here. Memories of a life gone by, we shed a tear. Time heals all the wounds, they say, the skies will always show. Anger tears away at your heart, lost your very soul. Hey, it go right. Let's skip, just, you know. Here comes the rain. I did sing this live in LA, yes. It's a baked potato. Baby, let them fall and wash away the pain. Life begins again for you. You gotta make a brand new start. Give yourself another chance, straight from the heart. Hey, yeah, here comes the rain. Hey, yeah, here comes the rain. Let go the rain. Time to lay your has to rest, but it's time to turn the page. Yeah, I'm a way better singer now. Listen. Let it fall around you. Let it fall all around you, baby. Let the thunder call you. Let the rain carry you away. Even though the skies are gray, and even though it's a stormy day, there's a better way. Yeah, yeah. It comes around. Get away from me, kitty. Thank you for listening, you guys, to my generationed, very old demos. Thank you. I do have music. I did not write those songs. I co-wrote the first one, My Love Is So Good, because I was in the studio when we were just playing around. The other one I was commissioned to sing. There was a battle over copyright. It was one guy saying it was his song, and then another guy, and most people thought it was really his song. Some dude that was or did die of cancer, not really sure. But I still like to sing them. I would love to do some new demos, and I have had different recordings along the way. As with many things of mine, my portfolios of my work and different things like that, my recordings of my work, I don't have a lot of it for some reason. I wasn't meant to have a body of work to show. I'm way better than I was in so many ways. And you all know, who are older, how true that is. Even when I looked at the yoga video, I'm like, shit. You know, there's some things I need to fix, but damn, I'm happier with my body now than I ever have been, even though ... I mean, as far as the way it looks and function in many ways, the fact that I'm walking with my back the way that it is a testament to something. Not sure what, but so vocal demos, jazz demo, Sad Cafe, man. Oh, how do I play that? How do I'm going to do it. Let's see. That's in Jennifer Jones. Let me find out how to, what did I say it was? A CDA? A what? A CDA file. I wonder, oh my God, if it's the real recording. How to open a CDA file. No. How to type CDA while dyslexic. CDA files are essentially pointers to audio tracks on a CD that don't contain the actual audio themselves. To play or convert CDA files, you'll need to use software that can interact with the CD drive. Oh, okay, whatever. In the sad cafe, hey, hey. And see, I should have a video of that, but as it goes, I had the video camera set up, and as I'm doing my show, I see the red light blinking and the battery goes out. Because why? Because I had someone in my life systematically making sure that I never had good quality footage to create a portfolio for. I promise you. I promise you. Oh, I can just like 20, I can list 20 things right off the top of my head. Boom, 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 that don't ever happen anymore. Sad. Let's see. Voiceover demo. Wait. Demo wait.
The all-new Chrysler Sebring LXI Coupe is sharp, very sharp. With a 3.0-liter, 200 horsepower,
My porno voice, apparently.
independent touring suspension, you'll slice.
Whatever. I don't have voice like training. Okay, let's see. Chrysler Wave, Chrysler City. I wrote this song. Just playing around. Like not with a machine that has already got beats. I did it myself. Wait, what did I write it on? An MC505, so it did have beats. My bad. But it's not going to play it anyway. What did I write it on? No? Yeah, MC505. The 90s machine. You know, when all that cool 90s shit was coming out. It's not going to play. I didn't write that.
Vital nutrients nourishes hair like nutrients nourish the body. A daily dose of carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids help. Vital nutrients nourishes hair like.
That's funny. I don't know where my music is. I wrote that. And that wasn't like some. I used the MC505, but I just used the sounds, and you can tell because the drums are off; they're not truncated properly. We'll do that. I think this This might be one of my favorites that I wrote. We need more cowbell. I started thinking, like, what would a bass player want to play? What would be fun? And I started walking the bass lines a little bit more. These are old. And then there's like, I play this one. Yeah, in the synth age. This was like 90. Seven, 8. Would you guys buy my album? Do you like my music, baby? So you guys don't know, when I trained as a dancer, I trained with a company at a summer workshop when I was almost 14 years old. My birthday's in August, and so this thing was in July. It snowbird in Utah, right up at the ski resort in the middle of the summer. It was gorgeous. And I was 13, and they're all adults, and they're all dancers, and many of them are part of the company, and the company dancers are the instructors, and you have different workshops throughout the day, and it's like 3 weeks long. It was so amazing, right? Even though I was a child. I was a child in many adult spaces. Does that surprise you? It was generally okay, but whatever. So we danced to drum circle. Sometimes it was just one, sometimes it was 4. Oh, talk about, and it was open tents. So we had a tent floor with the black stage liner on it, and then the sides were open, and then you had the top. And if it started pouring down rain, which it did in the afternoons, you drop the sides down and try to get the water off the thing, right? And yeah, Eka, right? Kind of a weird thing. I don't think it could have been any other way, though. I demanded it. And so we danced a drum circle. So whenever I hear drumming, man, it just makes me want to move. But because I can't arch my back anymore, and that's a big part of African dancing, I've been trained in African dancing. Riva Rice, look her up, Rivarice, Riva Rice. She was my teacher before her career launched. So, and so when I went to Shasta this past week, now 10 days ago or however long, it was drum circle every Sunday, right? And it was emotional for me because I couldn't dance. I could be like, yay, drum circle. So a chorus line dancer theater, which was tough. Yeah, sounds like it would be very, very tough. Here's another one. Here, I was also trying to think what would be fun for like bass. That's presumably the bass line. Or whatever. So that's, you can see here the different separate tracks that I build. You know, you start with the kick drum, you add the hi-hat, you add some other bass or some other, you know, like you hear the little reindeer thingies in there. That might come later. Who knows when you're going to track those little sounds. For me, come kind of later. Bass, drum and bass. Obviously, I could like live life with drum and bass. I don't need anything more than drum and bass, right? But then usually I'd go for some keyboard. You know, let me just play with some melodic keyboard line like you heard there. But that I was looking for that. Like, what would be fun for a bass player? That when he played, whoever, it had the potential of leading off an iconic or ending an iconic bass solo, or I don't know why it's bass for me. It's just because it's drum and bass, and you know what? I don't want to hear drum solos. Like drum kit solos? No, I've never liked those. Do you guys actually like those? Percussion solo, yes. All day, all day. Do it. Bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone, bass. Actually, it's bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone. If you're percussion, you got it. You play. You probably already saw it. You're like, no, it's the other way around. And so the piano melody gives a singer somewhere to go. So imagine being a vocalist and like, what do I do with this now, right? Because what's the point? This is just a idea for a song, music song. But what do vocalists do with this? That little piano song is kind of the melodic idea. That would be sort of like the hook in the lyric, in the chorus. You got counterpoint right here. So there's a lot of ways you can go with that. And that is just like the core music bed of something. So you'll hear different shorts or videos that I do on YouTube. Once in a while, I'll throw in one of my own songs. But I normally don't have access to them because you can see they were buried deep somewhere in a hard drive. And the piano that I have now was meant for me to actually learn to play piano, not to write any music. Yeah, some lyrics, go for it. I wrote it maybe 2000. This is called City. Can you see why? Can you hear why it's called City? That last one here, this is called Be Quiet. This one is called Dance. Oh! Let's rest, baby. Dance. That's this called the dance. Does this make you want to dance a little bit? I know it does. And this is called grow. Do you hear that kick? That is the most important part of this song. So in this, to me, what I see and what it is for me, and I don't know why, it just is what it is. Grow. This is like literally a giant walking through a garden of like beanstalks, you know. And not in a bad way. It's a garden of growing beanstalks, and he's a giant. And these footsteps. Listen. The whole song started right there with just that idea of that heavy footstep, that earth resonance, that core resonance of a humongous footstep that would shake the earth because he grew it. It was so big in an ironic little garden of garden. This is my brains, you guys. This is why I don't have a job. Okay, one more. This is called Love. Aww. Can you even hear that? I forgot that this microphone sucks. I'll post them. Hi, kitty. Hi, Kiki. Hi. So to me, that song is like what love should be, right? Just real chill but not boring, minimalist but not lacking substance, nothing crazy happening, just doing its thing, but sexy. Want to hear it again? I swear to God, this girl on her skateboard. Can you even hear it? So do you see how it's just got that nice undercurrent of percussive drumming? It's just a nice, sexy, primal undercurrent, right? Nothing crazy. And then you've got in the guitar, that's a nylon string, classical sounding guitar. Because love should be classical, should it not? After primal, it should be classical on top of primal. And so within that, you'll hear that I plucked two strings at once, creating a beautiful harmony of strings, two separate strings, indicating the harmony of two separate beings who might vibrate on different wavelengths completely, but they're harmonic, thus creating the synergy of that line, okay? Then when you hear the other parts like the that's like the occasional freakazoid, because you can be primal and then classical, and of course, all of that other stuff, it takes you to a spirit space, but then you got to have a little listen again. Oh yeah, that other part. That's an important part. That part basically says there's always going to be that space within you that cannot be touched, that's private and secret. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means there's always that space within you that's always just going to be you. Don't forget it. And that's that space. There's always somewhere to find space. There's always space. Yep. To grow 100 things, a million things, infinite lyrics. You know what it reminds me of is a Shaka Khan. I don't even know the name of any song. I'm just thinking of Shaka Khan right now. Why does that sound like a Shaka Khan something or other? I feel for you. That's what it reminds me of. I think I love you. La, la, la. I feel for you. I think I love you. Ooh, yeah. She's touring. You guys, hashtag Shaka. I would love to tour with Shaka and do some singing, girl. Let me just be a backup singer for Shaka Khan. I know she was looking for a guitar player. I know a great bass player. I don't know a great guitar player that like that level. No, I don't. I mean, maybe if I thought about it. Maybe. Prince wrote for Shaka. Yes. So, you're right. And you know what? I can't say that Prince doesn't come to mind often because, man, those bass lines. And you know who else comes to mind often when I'm thinking of bass lines? Disco, female. Listen to my bass, yeah. Dun-dun, 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 something like that, right? What song is that? You're so right. And you know what, Alan? I wonder what it would sound like slowed down. Sometimes, and listen, the other day, and I've got to figure out how, I haven't done it yet. When I play just the way I want to play on piano, I play that motherfucker like fast, like it's on fire or something. And I always thought it was stupid. And then I thought, you know what? Just play and record it and slow it down and let's see what it sounds like slowed down. Maybe slowed down is some kind of genius track, you know? I have a very hard time doing things at the pace of this dimension. This density is so slow for me. And that's why, like, driving is appealing to me because I can at least do that on a mountain road and do something that feels fast. And same thing like with singing. Ultimately, what I end up with is trying to blast voice out the top of my head, you know, like whistle voice times. And that's why like operatic music appeals to me. Plus, I've been where the angels sing. I mean, yes, it does sound like angels singing, but that's not exactly what's happening. And I can tell who's been there based on what they say about it, because only people who've been there can say certain things about it. Same thing with out of body. If you've actually been out of body, there's certain things that only people who've been out of body would ever think to say. And I never reveal what they are. Sorry. Prince Country, Are You Road King? Paisley Park. It's all muscles in there. So when you're letting sound out of your body, when you don't even have to be singing, it's not about singing, it's about getting sound out. Because don't you feel like doing that sometimes? And you're like, oh, I'm not a singer. So go scream, you know, or just do this. Almost yawn, right? Take a big breath. Just play with the sound. I didn't change or go up or down. Whoa! I wasn't doing that. All I was doing is changing the muscles in my face. Try it. Bob Dylan and Prince. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can go out every night and sleep all day. I don't know the song, obviously. I know it, but I need a teleprompter. I need karaoke. That's an absolute. What I really need is just a holographic thing with words in front of it. That's part of why I don't like talking to people, because I can't understand what the fuck they're saying. I'm like, what? 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 And I'm trying to read their lips. And really what I need is just to be able to read what they're saying. Although, sometimes I read it wrong, but then you get a chance to say, oh, you read it wrong. Well, now I sure didn't I? I like that way better. Trying to do this other type of communication is too hard for me, especially when it involves then also watching and interpreting someone's face. When I talk to someone, I look at their lips, because that helps me understand what words they're saying. Looking in your eyes when you're talking, I don't understand that at all. I'm thinking with my eyes. Don't look in them. I'm not talking with my eyes. I'm talking with my lips. Do you see the words that are coming out of my mouth? On grow? Oh, that's interesting, Alan. Okay. Shit show rhymes with grow. Shift show, shall I say. Yes. Well, did he write it for Sinead, or they shopped it to Sinead? I think he wanted someone else to sing it. You guys, I think he wanted Shaka to sing it and she didn't want to sing it. I could be wrong. She should have sung that song. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. I know you guys are singing back up, right? Whatever it is. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? I can put my arms around every boy I meet, but none compares to you. I guess I could pull up the words and the music and sing it. Do you guys want me to do that? There's only fucking 2 of you on here. I should go do something with my life. Well, just know that the Patreon videos are up, where you can see my headlights. Go to the description of the video if that's what you're looking for. And enjoy. They're beautiful. They're majestic. I don't know, you guys. They're really beautiful videos. Now, I've shot yoga videos in the past professionally that were beautiful. And again, somehow something went wrong with the footage. I was never able to put them out. I mean, it was just crazy, including 9/11. I mean, all kinds of things have gone wrong that prevented me from putting out my products. And I just took it as a sign that that wasn't the right path or the right time. I trusted in the Lord. I trusted in creation and divinity. I trusted in me, right? And I took it as, okay, obviously this isn't the thing. This isn't the pinnacle. This isn't the time. This is just me honing, sharpening. I get it. And I'm fine with that. Chris Cornell cover. Chris Cornell cover. So, oh, the cover. I'm thinking of like a cover with a picture. Oh my God, yeah. Beautiful. See, what I could do is do a nice clean recording with a good mic, post it here, and let artists put the music with it. I mean, that's what I got right now. Why would I could put out, oh, like I went in the studio and recorded this stuff. Who cares? Who's going to buy that? But write the music, like I'll sing it and you put the music to it. That's super cool, I think, right? People do that all the time, don't they? With different things. They're like, use this song in your video. Well, right? I just want to trim it right there a little bit to make it a little bit, but I just did a little bit ago. And I have to remember that's how I ended up with short hair, because my hair just always wants to be like this on the ends. And this stuff was old growth. This stuff is new growth. I could get a very short little pixie cut for summer like this. Just, oh my God, I shouldn't say things like that. I'll have bad dreams. He also wrote a song that I don't want to get stuck in my head. And I don't know why I can't stand it. But he wrote a lot of great songs. And what are some other covers? Let's talk about what covers Prince wrote. What Prince songs people covered. Creep. What? No, he covered that. Creep is the debut single by the English rock band Radiohead, released on 21 September 92 by EMI. It was included in a second track of Radiohead's debut album, Pablo Honey. It features blast of guitar noise and lyric describing an obsessive, unrequited attraction. Creep. Prince performed Creep. Radiohead. This performance was awe-inspiring. He did? I've never heard that. Let's listen. Have you ever heard this? He didn't write it, right? As a performer, you have to take your time to allow the voice to be drawn from you magnetically. That's what the angels singing are actually doing. They're not trying to sing. They're being kind of the opposite of inspired. Being magnetized.
Just like skin makes you cry. Love this beautiful world. You wish you were special.
I'm not getting the awe-inspiring part of it. Okay, thank you, Prince. We'll call you. Thanks. Thanks, Prince. Thank you, Prince. He was special. So he wrote for, oh, you know, one of the songs that I just love. And I think I played it on here before. It's kind of been on my mind. And that song's been on my mind. God darn it. This song's been on my mind.
Are you feeling weak with a lack of confidence about your custody situation?
Not
and you're
really.
worried?
Ready, guys? Sorry about this. Hold on. Little dance moves, so cute. Okay, see, being on the autistic spectrum and experiencing echowalia, I hear things like that and I repeat them over and over until I get them. Like those little vocal movements. I, until its placement muscularly is found its place in my face, basically, and the breath. What kind of breath do I need for this? It's very, very dancerly approach, says Liz Lewis, my vocal trainer from LA. And it was really a good, nice way to put it that helped me understand myself as a vocalist, is that I approach it from a very physical way, like how structurally, technically does this happen? And which makes sense because I was raised a dancer and I can't understand the words, so I wouldn't really relate to the words that they're saying.
nobody knows. I guess it's all in your mind. Take your time, think it over, let me know what you wanna do. Baby, it's all good. Every little thing I do on your mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind, you're on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. Hey, every little thing I do, you're on my mind. It's driving me crazy. Every little thing I do, you're on my mind. Look at all these dudes in yellow, okay? I want you to understand something, right? Okay, you do have some girls in red, but only the girls are in red, and only the white people can be in. Who the fuck is that guy? What is he doing there? Okay, he's wearing denim. Okay, there's Michael Jackson hiding. Probably that looks a lot like Jeffrey Dahmer, honestly. So that girl, I'm not really sure who that is or her. Okay, I'm sure though that okay, so they're wearing red tops. This dude, I'm not sure what he's wearing a red shirt for, but he's also wearing a white cap. So maybe that neutralizes the whole gang affiliation thing. I really don't know. But the rest of these mofos are wearing yellow. Okay, now that might not seem important now, but what I want to show you is this. And I think this is so funny right now. Let's see if we can see. Right here. Oh my God, you guys. Have you ever seen the show, The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt? Schmidt. Where's my sound?
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Okay, well, first of all, it's hilarious.
Merry Christmas, sisters. It's beautiful, sister.
Oh, we don't need the whole thing.
Donna Maria, second chance at life.
Hold
By
on.
Reverend Richard Wayne Gary Wayne.
I'm just looking for the scene. Do you guys happen to know which scene I'm looking for? She's so funny.
Because the Crips will think you're in the Banana Boys.
Anyway, she was. Here it is, maybe.
Com licença, senhora.
Você quer fumar? Heroína?
Eu tô aqui por causa do anúncio.
Para dividir um apartamento? Ah, meu Deus! Você está aqui por causa do anúncio? Eu sou dona do prédio. Sim, é um apartamento no
You guys, I'm cracking up right now. Whatever. Lillian tells Kimmy she should not wear a yellow anyway. Tashana. Oh, did you try to drop in? Is that what just happened? Try again. And explains that the Banana Boys is a new gang and they were yellow, and so that's why it's so funny to see all those yellow dudes, because what else are they gonna wear? They can't wear red, they can't wear black. Nobody wore white back then. Well, I don't know why. White was not a prominent color, and it should always be the prominent clothing color.
Things have gotten pretty expensive lately. I need to generate some additional income. I found data annotation.
Tashana, what's going on, girl? How are you doing? I've been sitting here for quite some time now, haven't I? Oh, okay, no worries, yeah. By the way, just so you guys know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the community section in the posts, I put the link for members only. You can drop in live with me right now by clicking that link and coming in live, I'm pretty sure. But you guys, I gotta tell you what. What the fuck is that? Over my chair? I'm wearing a shirt. I just got so dry that my skin has become a desert. And it's interesting because I can feel the collagen that I told you I was taking, I think yesterday. What was the reference to the yellow clothes? The Banana Boys. The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the Banana Boys. You guys, it's a funny, the first season, the second season is whatever, the first pilot season, written by the original writers, I guess, that it was just so funny. If you're looking for a good comedy, that's a good one, the first season, especially if you're Gen Xer, because she makes so many Gen X references because she was locked in a hole since the 90s, I guess. Oh my goodness. I think my head is starting to hurt. Shadow wants to go outside. I have not figured out how to walk around. Hold my dog. I'd have to go and sit somewhere outside. Or just, I thought about driving them out to the middle of nowhere so they could just run around. So I've got a headache from talking now. Ooh, they're probably going to Moon Rocks. Betcha. Or coming back. What day is it? There. This is my hairstyle for the day. You tell me what you think. Woo! We don't knock technologies on the floors. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. You all smell. They went and got muddy at the dog park the other day, and I told them both to go take showers, and neither one of them did. And their breath stinks. I did brush Shadow's teeth. And, oh, so help me if he just licked the lid of my honey. I don't know if he did or not. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Ah. Wednesday? What's Wednesday? Ooh. So I've been allowing myself now to sit around. Is the sound okay? Because I know the microphone in this thing sucks. Is the sound okay? Should I sit really close? I'll sit right here. I've been allowing myself to sit around and just make videos. Because I really like editing. Well, once I get inspired, and now I'm inspired. When you see the video I made for you guys, now I'm inspired. Neck and ears. Should I start wearing earrings again? I quit wearing diamonds because it poked my head. I'm not taking them out every night when I go to bed. Did you guys pull on your ears like I told you to the other day? If you didn't, do it now. I would like a tiara. I don't know if I have a picture of my great-grandmother. She's my main spirit guide. She's the one who called me Genevieve. She was very regal of a woman. So, Eka, this helps to reset your electricity, your vagus nerve. That's why it feels so fucking good. Okay, so the first thing you do is pull up on your ears gently. Just give it a little tug. Breathe. Look at how cute you look as an elf. Now, after elf, we do howdy doody. Pull them out. Actually, you can pull them back too, whatever. Pull out. Get a big smile. Lift up your eyebrows. I'm just kidding about that part. That's the howdy doody part. Okay. And now pull them down a little bit gently. I probably do it way too hard. You don't need to do that. Get in there too, massage these little parts. Don't stick your finger in your ear canal. That's not what I'm saying. But massage all of this stuff, you guys. There's very important trigger points here. And you know how when you wake up in the morning and you rub your eyes and your face and stuff? Well, that starts your body going. It starts your metabolism. It starts everything going. Basically, and gets all the yucky, old, stagnant fluids out of your face. Okay, and these muscles here, you got to make sure you're getting a little massage going on here, right? And for the neck, let's go like this with our pretty fingers. We're going to go back with our pretty fingers and push behind, not with our knuckles. And then we can massage up a little bit right there. Get in these little holes right here. See the holes there? Poke around in there just gently, and if that hurts, it means that you're probably in pain. Obviously. So what it might mean is that you're not getting blood flow, you're tense. Give your scalp a little massage, just touching your head and bringing awareness, right? So in shiatsu, for example, beginner level shiatsu, which means finger pressure, one of the things is to realize that sometimes it's just about bringing awareness to the spot so the person can send the message to let it go. Right? Once you find it, a little tenderness there, right? So just be gentle with yourself, give it a little stretch, and you'll feel it going down in here. And if you go forward, if you go very slowly now, don't go crazy, you'll feel it being able to stretch in different locations. And my guess is your shoulders are very forward. And you probably, like most of us, need to just pull it back a little bit and set it in place. The easiest way to do this structural reset, you guys, is to lay on the floor. And the easiest way to get many hours of structural reset is to sleep on the floor with a very thin mat, or at least lay on the floor every night before bed for like 20 minutes or until you fall asleep, and then get up in bed. Because when you're on a hard surface, the hardness can pressure point you. Those pressure points are very important to activate. Then when you roll a little from side to side, you might be a little sore in your hips, but you'll be able to feel different pressure points. If you don't use a pillow, you'll be able to get a nice stretch in your head. And it's just the right angle and gentle stretch that you were meant to get for the right amount of time with the right breath. And then you'll probably go back to center, realign on your back again, sleep a little while here. And then you'll probably roll this way. And with no pillow, again, you're going to get that nice gentle stretch, deep breathing, and the other pressure points that it's going to activate. And if you're brave enough to give it, 30 days, 4 weeks, because if you're truly sleeping on a hard surface, your hips might bruise for 3 weeks. And it won't be until that 4th week that you'll start, that your hips won't be sore. But way before that, you'll feel it yourself realigning and healing. And shortly after you begin, you probably will start craving that floor, craving that lay down. And you can do it any time of day. You can do it right now. And even better if you can do it outside. If you can go outside and truly lay on a hard surface and the ground is hard enough, and that's where we should be laying. And don't worry about getting bugs in your hair. Wear a hat, wear a beanie. Lay down on the earth. Put down like I have a wool horse blanket I can put down if I want to lay flat on the earth and still be grounded. As long as it's a natural fiber. Now, your yoga mat made of rubber, that is preventing you from actually doing yoga, because I'm presuming yoga involves being grounded. Get rid of that thing. Use it for put it on your sidewalk when it's going to snow. And then when it snows, and it's done snowing, you lift it up and then it's dry. There, that's my invention. I just told you all about it. I didn't give you the name. I've got a name and mock-ups that are brilliant. And it's not made of yoga mat material, but that's a really good use for it. Yeah. Put it in your car in case you have to put chains on your car. No, put it over here. Along with the collagen that I found at the discount grocers for $7.99. That is amazing. I can feel it on my face. I can see it on my arms, my hands. This is Manuka honey. I don't know anything about it other than people like, oh, Manuka honey. I'll show you. I'll tell you. We'll find out together. Here we go. Wildflower honey with Manuka. What the fuck does that mean? Raw and unpastured New Zealand honey. It's wildflower honey and Manuka honey. So it's a blend. Okay, that's why it wasn't $50. Certified to contain at least 30 milligrams per kilogram of methylglyoxal, MGO. Our raw wildflower and Manuka honey is minimally processed from our hives to your spoon. Okay, so Alexa, what is special about Manuka honey?
Manuka honey has unique properties that set it apart from other honey varieties. It is produced by the bees that collect nectar from the Manuka bush, which is native to New Zealand. This honey is known for its medicinal benefits and is often used in holistic healing practices. Manuka honey has been found to have potent antibacterial and antioxidant properties, making it an attractive option for those looking for a natural remedy for a variety of health issues.
Ellen, yeah, I need to do that. I should go today. I wonder what's going on. Alexa, what is the weather in Lake Tahoe?
Right now in State Line, Nevada, it's 49 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has clouds and showers, with a high of 57 degrees and a low of 33 degrees.
Road King, that sounds funny. Why did you wake up on the floor, Road King? It's not the same kind of sweet. It's different. Alan, yeah, that makes sense. And this was, like I said, this is a blend. And that's why that little bottle wasn't $53. Bad choices. Well, isn't it ironic I'm not singing it. That now it would be a good choice for you to lay on the floor flat. You know, I could lay flat on the floor and do a face mask. Does anybody want to do that with me? I mean, there's only just a few of us here. Oh. I was a leaper. I could jump higher and go farther than everybody else. So they would send me in shows and stuff. They would send me across the stage at some point near the end. Like I'd be one of the finale dancers at when all the dancers get to do a solo pass. So that each person in the company gets to be soloed every time. So they get some sort of solo. And I was the one they would send leaping across the stage at the end. How did I do it? I didn't know how I went so high and far. I got really high and went really far. Sometimes I went too high and far and like crashed and burned. You know, I wasn't expecting to be able to fly like that. Well, now we know it's hypermobility. And that should have been handled so that I could maintain a healthy physique instead of break myself because of that kind of exploitation. And I'm not blaming anyone. Take a nice florist, yeah. Floor rest. I thought that was code for smoking flower. Either way it works, right? I wonder if I could just quickly look up these chords here that I've been wanting to look up. Oh, I've got tea. Oh shit, I've got tea. This olive oil, I think we've established that previously. The face mask finally at the same time that I found the dog puppet. It's upside down right now, but he's a very talkative dog. All right. We'll go ahead and move that out of the way. So it says here, I'm just ignoring the smudge on my glasses. It says here, D, 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 C, G, G, G. This is my left hand. We got loose wires. I wonder if I did a reset or if it's broke, like a system, like press the button. Anyway, we'll We'll go up here. What? That was DFA. Whoa, 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 don't go anywhere. D, G, B flat. What? Another one. What was that one? D, G. That doesn't sound right. Sorry, I'm a little distracted by the guy outside my window. Just a little bit. So what was it then? It was is that it? Wait. No. That's not right. Oh. No. Yes. Oh. No. Wait. There's a guy walking around outside my window. I'm having a hard time focusing. Oh, excuses. DFA. Kitty, come here. Kitty, come here. Come here, kitty. Maybe he's looking for my cat. Come here, kitty. She's not supposed to be here. Come here, kitty. Good girl. Close the door. Close the blinds. I mean, I don't want to debate about whether or not she's a service cat. Nope. What is it? So then this goes. Okay. I know that. But then this is like. Oops. Oh, I'm being watched. It's so weird. Then this goes to. Oh, that's easy. What happens here? I used to know this. That's the weird thing. Like, where did it go? Where did it go in my brains that I no longer know this? Where did it go? Hello, hello, hello. You know, I know how people like they have traumas and they suddenly acquire skills. I suppose you can have trauma and suddenly just lose them. That's troubling. That's disturbing. Deeply disturbing. That's not. See, they're saying they have a different transposition than I think what I'm used to, which is fine. I just have to remember what it was. They were up here more. I'll figure it out when I'm not being watched. But yeah, it's like he left. How about a little sustain pedal? He left no time to regret. Kept his dick wet with his same old safe bed. There it is. Me with my head high and my tears dry. Get on without my guy. Okay, we got that. I'll just have to work on it a little bit. We only said goodbye with words I died 100 times. Yeah, I used to play and sing that and many others that are more complicated than that. You know, hallelujah. You know, why don't I remember this? There was a secret called the David Quinn, and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor, the fourth, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Where is it? I have no idea. Hallelujah. Nope. Who knows? Who in the fuck knows? I'm not mad. Heather, hello. How are you? Lower. Lower. I think I must have had I don't know. I don't know what happens to just erase shit from your brain. I guess it's just instability, chronic instability. You don't have time for that stuff to get, I don't know. Thank you, Kevin, Heather. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? I'm sorry. What the fuck is going on? I'm losing it. This is what happens when I'm in the box for too long. I would fucking lose it. Oh my God. I might have to go get in some cumulonimbi, honeys. I'm losing it. The hallelujah note is lower? What do you mean? I don't know. Than what? It's lower than something else, or it's lower now? I don't understand what you're saying. It's lower than what I'm playing it. Have you 420'd? Oh, perpetually. Very loud, isn't it? That's my key. It's because of that right there. I relied so heavily on feeling it in my fingers, and that was how I know it. And man, that's a big part of it. What? I have no idea what you were talking about. I'm sorry. Oh, I used to play some great ones, and I can't remember any of them. It's okay. It's all good. Obviously, my brains are fried at this point. I guess this is the time when I need to get off of here. Even though I love you guys, there's no real reason for me to be here. Other than us hanging out, of course, but I now guess I've had enough of the camera pointing at me and speaking, and I am now losing my vocals. I no longer want to speak. Oh, it's not because of you. But there's only so much I can speak. It would be really cool if we could just have like a telepathy channel. Let's just do that. What do you mean live karaoke? How? Should take that big thing of hair from the floor and stick it in there, that big rat. There it is. Hey. Ooh, it's everywhere. Ready? I can stick that in there to make it bigger. Or sell it. It's for sale for $19.95. Act now. It will not last. I need a clip of some kind. And I need jewelry. Not sure what I'm going to do without jewelry. I have jewelry, but none of it will come with me into this new dimension. I'm sorry to say to it, mostly. Little plastic arch? No, but I have made them myself with a rolled up sock. Not the same as what guys do. You cut the end off of it so that you can stick your pony through it and wind it around there. You know what I mean, to make a donut thing. But I could have a big hairdo and a tiara. I could wear a tiara, some diamonds. What do you think? Cold and hot and 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 cold and hot. Cold hot, cold hot, cold hot, cold hot. Everybody sing it with me now. Cold hot, cold hot, cold hot, cold hot, cold hot, cold hot, cold hot. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I need to get out in nature. This is why queens cut off people's heads. They didn't go put their feet on the ground ever. Off with his head. We must make this happen right away. What did she say the weather was like in Tahoe? Like bad? But I'm not a girl. And I don't have friends. The reason, does anybody know why diamonds are a girl's best friend? First of all, we all know that diamonds aren't actually rare or valuable. Do we know this? Please tell me we know this. Right? I mean, it's like, is it winter? Is it spring? Is it summer? Or, yeah, I mean, whatever it takes. I can use a chopstick or a pencil or a stick in the wild also to tie it up a little better than that. I mean, I guess I should do that. Hadn't really thought about it. Love for sale. I mean, I would go about it completely differently if I didn't already have a scrunchie in my hair, which I do. There are also good weapons. And it is my preferred eating utensil. It is a precision tool for many, many different uses, but I prefer to eat with chopsticks. Yes, I do. That's why I always have them with me. Alexa, play Love for Sale. I don't know why this
listen
song
to specific songs anytime you like. Just say try Amazon Music Unlimited. Love for Sale and similar songs on Amazon Music.
I don't know why this song is stuck in my head.
When the only sound in the empty street is the heavy tread of a heavy feet that belongs to a lone.
Gentlemen prefer blondes with diamonds. Well, give me some diamonds, but I don't really. What would I do with a gentleman?
When the moon so long has been gazing down.
What would a gentleman do with me?
Wayward ways of the wayward town, that her smile becomes a smirk.
I still will wear the diamonds. And all the others. Do you know that those stones conduct their own certain type of electricity? They have their own vibrations. It does make me cough, and no, I haven't. I just so happen to have this one. But I have flour. I'm not into vaping, no.
Love that's fresh and still unspoiled.
They would love me forever. No, that's not how it works. As my mentor, Michael Levine, put it, he said, you don't make anyone your hero. And that's what men need. They need to be made the hero. And, I mean, be the hero. And then I'll tell you, wow, you're the hero. But I guess that's something that people don't think is attainable in my eyes. Which is sad because it's those little tiny things. It's just the little shit.
Who's prepared to pay the price?
Diamonds represent happiness and related to dreams. Say
The poets pipe of love in their childish way. Know every type of love better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love.
See how it goes bright? Mill of love. It's way out here in front now. She takes it from back here to here and here. There's a real nice mix right there.
Appetizing young love for sale. If you want to buy my wares, follow me and climb the stairs. Love for sale.
That's so up here.
In their childish way.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Better far than they. If you want the thrill of love, I've been through the mill of love. Oh, love, new
Alexa, pause. So back in the day of tapes, you can just go rewind, rewind. So those little tiny influctuations, love or say, whatever it is, I would take it, rewind, rewind, and like just figured that out technically. Like, how is she making that sound technically? How does she make it sound soft? And how does she make it sound thick? And how does she make it sound bright? Because she's all of those things. Diamonds amplify the energy of the person who wears them. But why do you want to do that? Let me first ask. Why would you want to amplify? Why would I want to amplify my energy? Curious. Real question. So, Eka, Jen, I've been meaning to ask you, what is the best way to connect your soul family? Oh, to connect to your soul family. I've always wondered what people talk about when they say, oh, I was talking with my soul family. I don't know how to. Okay. Well, first of all, why? Why do you want to talk to your soul family? Why do you want to connect to your soul family? Yes, Greta Garbo was my favorite. As far as that golden age, now you're talking about like that. I don't know how long does that span, because then you are talking about Lucille Ball. She was in those movies too, as she hadn't quite found her footing in that era, but on TV she did. Black diamonds to reduce my energy. Thanks. I actually had a black onyx, believe it was, ring. That was my grandmother's. And I have pictures of her wearing it. I remember her wearing it. She wore it all the time. She was a Virgo. I could not wear it. It felt like I was wearing a 2,000-pound weight around my finger. Like I was like, wonk, what's going on here? Like it was, I guess, intended to be grounding for me, but it was so much more than that. It really was too much. Monroe. Marilyn Monroe? Is that what you're saying? Manroe or Monroe? To help you find your purpose and help guide you to realizing. So I've always felt like I'm just kind of floating through life without a real destination, if you know what I'm saying. Yes, I do. And I don't know how. Okay. So, I don't know. But since you asked, hold on. Is there truly only one person watching right now? And that's fine if there is. I'm just curious if the numbers are correct, where it says 1. So, if I wanted to connect with my soul family, I personally can just see them and like they're in the room with me, but they have their positions. They have a place in my sphere, in my field. And it is up to me whether or not I am more or less in focus or tuned in or focused and have them clear or fuzzy. If they're in focus and I'm listening, or they're fuzzy and I'm not, that's on me. My soul family has appeared to me, or my spirit guides, whatever you want to call them, of people. My soul family is comprised of people that I know and have known or will know or something like that. I haven't done a whole lot of deep diving on this. All I know is the several that hang out with me on a regular, that started coming to me, revealing themselves as my soul family or spirit guides, um, in the 80s, late 80s. And I have, as people have passed on, acquired a soul family in, because you have a soul family that's living still. You know that, right? Don't forget about that soul family. It's harder, right? When they're past, it's all kumbaya because they get it, you know. And so your soul family, for me, they're here in spheres, like, like, just right next to me, right here. And some of them were ones that I did not expect. I mean, I can't say any of them I expected. Some people that I really thought would come through did not, as my soul family spirit guides. One of my very deep and unexpected telepathic connections of my soul family is still alive. And I highly doubt that he's fully aware that what that conversation is that we have is actually real and telepathic. He probably just thinks he probably doesn't even think about it. He's medicated, so he might be living quite a bit of time in that state where he's doing a lot of telepathy. You never know, but um, I get messages from him at important times, and I did have validation on that at one point where I had not spoken to him or anything like that, and then um, he came to me late at night and said, "Call me now," and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so late." He's like, "Call me now." I was like, "Okay," and I called, and my stepmom. Anyway, Shasta report is fire. What do you mean? What are you talking about, fire? Pink Russian diamonds are some of the best quality. Really? I'm a pink Russian. Am I not? You see four. Y'all, thanks so much for being here. Subscribe if you aren't already. Ross, you must be because you're in the chat. Oh, Road King. Okay, honey. We'll see you soon, babe. Thanks for stopping by. The hustle and bustle of all my things cloud my mind. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Like, what things are you talking about? And this is one of the reasons I became minimalist, because I want to spend my time and my energy taking care of the people in my life, not things. And I'm still trying to do that. I don't know how well it's working exactly, but I do think I'm going to stop this live stream and start a new live stream with the other gear. How about that? I'm just going to play around and see what I can make happen. See if we can bump this up a little bit. I have other channels. I've been thinking about firing up another channel or two, I've been thinking about doing a channel dedicated to the weight loss, the book that I wrote, and the subsequent digital course that I did about 2 years ago. I recorded a beautiful digital course, and it really does walk you through it, but I need to re-edit it because I got overwhelmed in the editing process. It just got a little bit too convoluted for me, and I was like, help me, executive function 101. So, are you guys okay? Do you know that there is a Discord? You guys can go join the Discord and talk to each other outside of this live stream. You might not know what Discord is, but if you go into the description, go read it, and I think you'll see the link tree. Try that link tree and see if you can't get to not only the Discord, but the Patreon. Dogwoman might attest that there's some very interesting content on the Patreon. And there's now some very beautiful content on the Fansly as well that will blow your mind. I'll just leave it there for the 5 of you that are in the room. Not a major broadcast. Okay? I need to get outside! Who wants to come camping with me? I learned that there are little airports all over the place. There's a little airport in Weed, California. I'll pick you up there. Doesn't that sound fun? I'll take you to drink out of the waters that come out of Mount Shasta, right at the headwaters. Doesn't that sound fun? Yes, I do know that, Dog Woman. That's why I asked how you, like, that you could attest, I'm assuming, the fact that there's beautiful content on my Patreon and the resolution of the content. Some of the content that I can't show the end of it would be on Fansly. And it's all in nature, you guys. At first I was really holding back editing this stuff and putting it out because I didn't want to be pornographic. I don't want to be OnlyFans. I'm not that. I have I have something that I am that I can share with the world and invite people along, and it might transform their space where they hold their Mars energy. Yes, I would like to do more traveling. I would need, my car is wonderful and sound, but in order to do that, I would want to get a, okay. Are we good? Sound is good. I think to do that kind of traveling, I would just need something that I knew for sure was like nothing was like it was brand new, basically. Or, because I don't even want to have to interrupt a trip with mechanical issues. So I'm doing short, close by things. Um, well, no, you come here and I'll show you. I'm going up to Tahoe when the weather's better. It's just close. I might as well just go up there. Lots of trees and bushes. Yeah. Well, summer's coming, and they're doing a lot of clearing there in California. Because in the summertime, it gets hot. Fires start easily, so you got to keep it a little bit, you know, keep your bushes trimmed in California when you're out in the wild. Alan, you know what? No, because, okay, here we go. I'm going to redo it properly. Well, am I? Nope, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it. I like stealthy camping in a small space. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. They've got water and everything they need. They've been out. Yes, bush trim in summer. Oh, that didn't really help at all now. I just look like an antenna, which is fine. I like being able to tuck away. I don't need more space inside necessarily. I just need to reconfigure my space. But I also wanted to keep it a little bit more available if anyone's coming with me. So I haven't removed all the seats. Godfather, hi, how are you, gorgeous? Welcome in. Good morning. I've removed half of the second row and all of the third row. And I think really taking it further is a big commitment. We're at 97,000 miles, I think, close to it. I think we're close to 97,000 miles. My service agreement just expired, so now what should I do about maintenance? Should I have some kind of warranty situation where whatever needs to get done is handled like it was before? And there's like a premium, like you have to pay a deductible or something? I want 0 deductible. I don't know how that works. I mean, I guess you're paying every month, so that is your deductible. Do you guys know about this stuff? So, I think I would just like to travel in a small space in a very reliable vehicle. That's what I want. Reliability. So, okay. Like I said, I'm getting off of here to try to start up this other live stream. So keep your eyes out for that. My son says it'll only ping you guys 3 times a day. I think I put out a short and I don't know how many times it's been. So keep your eyes peeled for me doing a live stream because I'm going to try something new and old at the same time. I'm going to try to get his thing going again because I really want to use it. Subaru engines. Yeah, but you know what? So that rattle, they need to fix that rattle. What the flip? Oh, my computer just died. They need to fix that rattle. Remember when I got it back and I'm like, what's that rattle? Is it the exhaust? It actually seems like maybe it's like the oil pan or something more in the front compartment of the engine where they were working. And it rattles in just if I'm sitting in idle, it rattles with the air conditioning on, it rattles in reverse. Like but like at 10% volume. That was 100% volume. Turn it down to 10% volume and that's more what it sounds like, but that's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Cuz that's what I do. It's fun to be me in my own head too. Oh yeah, I'm not tired of me at all ever. Sometimes I'm tired of myself. And Jenzabel or Godmother, I think it was Jenzabel, said while I was on the road, "Ooh, your car sounds like it's running rough." That's what you were hearing. You know, am I supposed to go in there with my little 8mm and see what I can tighten up? I guess. They're going to tell me to bring it in. After so long, you just start to feel like maybe there's something going on. I mean, if I take it in for them to fix this or rattle for this repair they just did, that'll be like probably a minimum of 10 times since last August that I've been in trying to get the same thing fixed Oh, now they fixed it, but now my car is making a new noise because they didn't tighten something. Where does it stop? Will they finally fix it if someone else starts taking it in and not me? And I'm not saying like, oh, they want me to come in. But maybe they do. Why would anybody want that? I feel like every time I go there she is again. Well, why don't you fix it and I'll stop coming in? If you don't want to see me anymore, tighten the fucking bolts to the car. You know what I mean, right? Did you hear that? That was my back. Did you hear that? That clunk thud thing? Was that audible? That was my lower back shifting because I have not had surgery. Oh, you guys. Same channel. Let me get out of here. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye. Go to the Patreon.